So relax. Shift your weight. Use your legs and your seat and shift your weight, not your hands. Don't pull on that inside hand. No cheating. All right, so take up a point on the inside. It's a little long. That's it, nice and relaxed. Flatten your shoulders. Don't arch, just flatten them. Relax your elbows, because your elbows should be more open, closed, like this. So that's why I say flatten your shoulders. That way it relaxes your arms and your elbows. And let his head pull, not your hands push and pull. So take up a little more contact. Take up another point on the inside. Stretch down into your stirrups. Get a little bit more closer in the front of the saddle, because you're going to have to break the saddle in. It's not broken in like the other Wintec. Keep him going. Use your alternate leg aids to push him forward. Relax your shoulders, relax your thighs, relax your knees. And using our alternate leg aids to push him forward. Keep your knees turned out. There you go. That's it. Relax your elbows. Your shoulders are moving, but your elbows aren't. You've sort of locked them. There you go. So take up another point. There you go. Relax your upper body. It's tense. There you go. Just keep your shoulders flat. Kind of like hanging a shirt. Let your shoulders, think about hanging a shirt, and just let your shoulders hang like they would on a shirt. Because in a shirt, they don't roll forward, right? You follow them, you hang them on the seams, and they just kind of hang there. Relax your elbow. Relax your shoulder. Use your alternate leg aids and make him step out just a little bit more. How do the stirrups feel? A little short? Well, do you have weight in your toes? How do they feel? Well, yeah, but now your heel is way far down. It can be down a little bit, but not this way. So they look better. So that's the problem. That's why they looked wrong. So keep your weight in your toes. Now use your alternate leg aids and ask for the trot. Alternate, think energy in your core. Good job. That's it. Relax your shoulders, relax your elbows. Less from your leg, you're pinching with your knees. Stretch up through your core. There you go. Because when you stretch up through your core, weight in your toes, not in your thighs. At the bottom, change your direction. Remember to twist with your hips and your weight. Every time you sit, squeeze. Might have to give him a little poke. Nice change of diagonal. Every time you sit, squeeze with your calves. Now, just because every time you sit you squeeze does not mean you pinch with your knees. You still have to drop into your stirrups because you're shoving your leg forward. So bring your legs back underneath you. Bend your knee just a little. Stretch up through your core. As one trainer said, like you're zipping up. You know how when you zip up your jacket, you stretch up? Yep, that's what you do. Now, can you feel him moving differently when you do that? Now, go back to what you were doing before you zipped up. Can you feel the difference, how he slowed down? So go back to zipping. Now, just because you're zipping does not mean you slingshot yourself out of the saddle. Keep your weight in your toes because your legs are swinging back and forth, which means what? If your lower leg is swinging back and forth, what does that say? No weight, and you're pinching with your knee. So instead of trying to use your chest, more hip. So you want to swing your hip forward. There you go. That's it. More hip, less upper body. Relax your shoulders, relax your elbows. Bend your elbows just a little bit. Get your hands floaty. There you go. Change your direction. Nice change of your diagonal. That's great. Keep your knees out. That's it. Now, at that end, I want you to come across the diagonal and go to the right. Watch your hands. Get your hands up and floaty. That's it. Now, yeah, you're doing it right. Now, your reins are flopping everywhere. What happened to your connection? Get yourself back together. Now, wiggle the outside rein with your fingers and see if you can get him to round. You may need to take up more because the reins are still sort of flopping. So very light contact. Because you don't want the reins to flop, but you don't want to pull on his mouth. That's it. Keep zipped. Come across the diagonal. Pick a point, ride to it. Think about what you have to do. Did you change your diagonal when you did it? That would be a no. Now, watch your legs. You're pushing them too far forward. Turn your knees back out and drop in. You will work less hard if you turn your knees out and drop in and let him push you out. There you go. There, you see how his head sort of came down? And now you're back to gripping. So relax. Turn your knees back out. Drop into your stirrup. And his head's much better. Come across the diagonal. All the way that way. And go to your left. So left, left, other left. There you go. Good job. Yay, we got left. Come across the diagonal. Now, if you come across that diagonal and you come to that end, which way do you think you're going to go? Right. Yes. Why is that? Because it's much easier when you come across the diagonal to turn that way. And they using coming across the diagonal a lot of times to change direction. Now, do your sitting trot. Take the weight. Now, don't lean too far back. Sit up a little bit more. Hips, knees, ankles. Hips, knees, push your hands forward. Get them floaty. Now, let the rein slide through and hold the buckle. Hips, knees, ankles. Hips, knees, ankles. I don't want to see where your butt starts and the saddle begins. I want it to be one seamless thing. Hips, knees, ankles. Hips, knees, ankles. Now, wiggle the outside rein just a little bit to get his head down. And you're pushing your feet forward, so what does that tell you? You know what? We might need to drop your stirrups a hole. Bring them here and I'll help you do it. So pick up your contact. Now that you've lost it, pick it back up. So pick up one more point and relax. Put your weight in your toes, a little bit in your butt bones, and relax your upper body. You're stiff, so turn your knees out just a little. There you go. Remember, let his head bobbing pull your hands. You don't push. Flatten your shoulders. Remember, it's not arching, it's just pulling them back because it'll open up your chest. When you pick up your posting, post from your hips, not from your waist. All right, so you get your legs, wrap your legs around him before you, and then use your alternate leg aids. Drop into your stirrup, keep your legs on him. And relax, push your hands forward, floaty, that way he can have his head down. Now use your alternate leg aids. Think energy from your core and pick up your trot. Weight to your outside hip. Cluck to him. Shorten your reins a little bit. Now, lightly wiggle the outside rein with your hand. Inside leg to the outside rein. There you go. Keep it up. So the best way to ride this is a little bit of weight in your inside hip. Bring your inside shoulder back just a little bit and outside shoulder a little forward. So you want a slight twist in your body to push your inside leg to his outside rein. So twist your upper body, twist from your hips. So push your outside shoulder back and twist your inside shoulder forward. So you're sort of like there you go. Now you got the right side. Now you got it right. So twist with your hips. Because if you feel it, you feel as you twist, it's pushing your inside leg against him. There you go. Keep it up. Keep the twist. See how it's doing his head? There you go. Now, ask for a little more trot. Watch your hands. Keep the twist. And I know how hard this is because I have to ride Mercy this way. Watch your hands. You've lost your connection, so shorten your reins a little. Drop into your stirrups. That's it. Keep your twist. You lost your twist. Drop into your stirrups. Turn your knees out just a little. There you go. That's it. Come across the diagonal. Now you know where to go, right? Yep. Don't forget to change your twist in your hips. That's it. Nice change in the diagonal. That looks really good. So get him, don't lose the connection. You've lost the bend in your elbows, so shorten your reins a point or two. Shorten your inside one an extra one. Get your hands up and floaty, bend your elbows. Don't forget your twist. You've lost your twist. Don't grip your lip. You look like you're about ready to do something. There we go. The minute you smiled and relaxed, he rounded up and he's collected. So push him forward, keep your twist. Now sit and ask for the canter, just your inside leg. Sit. There you go. Keep them going. Squeeze at your thighs. Squeeze and release. Relax your upper body and move with him. Kind of grip the saddle with your thighs just a little bit. How'd that feel? A lot better? Hard riding with that twist, isn't it? Let me tell you, yeah, you won't be able to put your legs back together for a little bit. So how are you feeling? Pretty good? You've been riding for 17 minutes. But look how good you're doing. All right, so get yourself back together, get your connection. Now, don't forget your twist. Twist with your, it's slight. Just enough to help put that pressure into his side to help inside leg to outside rein. And when you're ready, pick up your trot. Push your hands a little forward. Don't lose your twist. You lost your twist. Drop into your stirrups. Come across the diagonal. Now, well, come back, go around again. Don't forget your twist. Inside leg to the outside rein. Fill up that rein with his neck. Keep the twist. Take up the inside rein 1 point. There you go. Bend your elbows and relax. There. Very nice. Come across when you get to that point. Remember to twist. And this makes your turns much nicer because you're already twisting. You're just putting more effort into your legs. No, but that's okay. Keep it up. Try it again. You were too far over. So when you come on this side of the camera. Keep your twist. Twist with your hips, not so much your upper body. Now pick the point. Right? You're too far over. You were supposed to go like to where Shadow's blanket was. Because you're supposed to come this way across the diagonal. Because you're already going that way. So now you want to go the other way. Remember, we're using the changes in Yes, that's what we're trying to. Because eventually I would like for you to be able to canter all of this. Get yourself together, put your twist back in. A little bit of weight to your inside hip. Shorten your reins a little bit. Take up the inside one about 2 points. Drop in, turn your knees out. There you go. When you get to the bottom, come across the diagonal and change your direction. So think about it when you do it. Think about your turning. You've already lost your twist. Well, which is the change of direction? Yep. Yep, you're good. Watch your hands. Much better, though. Your hands have gotten much, much better. Watch it. You're pulling. Twist. Don't forget your twist in your hips. Now, ask for a walk. Give him the signal. Now, when you get down, keep him at a good walk. Now, keep him walking forward because I want you to try asking from a walk for a canter. Get your hands up. Push him a little forward so you don't pull on his mouth. Put your legs right where they need to be. Inside leg at the girth, outside leg behind the girth. Let the outside leg just hang there. Ask with the inside and kiss and tell him canter. Think, use your inside leg. Sit up a little bit straighter. Get out of this. Too late. Ask him again. Ask him now while you've got the. Now get out of it. There you go. There you go. Relax. Still in the hips, knees. Still drop into your stirrups. See how he got his head down? That's a good point to end. That was good.